A United States brokered ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon has taken effect a day after President Joe Biden announced the agreement. Today, the president is sharing more details on the deal following the endorsement of Israel's prime minister. NBC's Keir Simmons has more.
At 4 a.m. in Lebanon, guns were being fired, but this time in celebration, as a ceasefire finally took hold. Later, lines of cars stacked with mattresses returned to southern Lebanon. Families who had fled the violence finally able to go home.
Peace is possible.
President Biden with welcome news ahead of Thanksgiving, after thousands displaced on both sides of the border amid the deadliest war in decades.
This is designed to be a permanent cessation of hostilities.
While overnight an Israeli strike in Syria near a border crossing with Lebanon, underscoring Prime Minister Netanyahu's vow not to let Hezbollah rearm. Netanyahu saying last night, if Hezbollah violates the agreement and tries to rearm itself, we will attack. But the vote in favor of a ceasefire by the Israeli cabinet being called a serious mistake by right-wing members of the government. Israel will withdraw from Lebanon over 60 days, replaced by UN peacekeepers and the Lebanese National Army, who failed to prevent Hezbollah firing rockets in the past, while Hezbollah would retreat north of the Litani River. A coalition of countries will monitor the ceasefire, including France, but no US forces on the ground. It will be a fragile truce. Netanyahu warning the duration of the ceasefire depends on what happens in Lebanon. An Israeli offensive that saw bombs in pages, the assassination of Hezbollah's leader Hassan Nasrallah, and thousands dead. Israel still finding targets on the last day in Beirut and in the south, with Hezbollah firing rockets across the border. And in the south, news this morning of fresh strikes in Gaza, where around 100 hostages, including Americans, are still held by Hamas. That war is not over.
And since that ceasefire went into effect, officials say it appears to be holding this afternoon with only some minor incidents in the southern part of Lebanon.